Assalamu alaikum everyone. Good afternoon. This is Hassam Fareed. I hope all of you are doing good in life. Today I have come with another lecture after some time. The lecture, as you can see, is about educational psychology, and I will also be uploading several other videos attempting to capture the essence of educational psychology. Well, the reason I have opted for educational psychology as my YouTube series is because of its growing importance in the field of learning. I think and I believe that learning cannot be maximized without knowing, without having understood educational psychology. That is the precise reason why I have decided to speak a little about educational psychology in my upcoming 3 to 4 videos. Well, we will talk about different things in educational psychology because educational psychology is not just a single topic, rather, it is treated as a subject. So, first of all, I want to start here with the definition of educational psychology. If I can tell a little, if I can define educational psychology in simple terms, I would say that it is a psychology behind educating a student's fresh mind. That is what I would say is educational psychology simple in simplistic terms. Now, what is the importance of educational psychology? If you just focus this line, it says speaks of ways for conducive learning environment. That is very true, because when we go through educational psychology as teachers, we find out that educational psychology is actually all about ways that help teachers facilitate conducive learning environment for the students who have admitted at a certain educational institution for the purpose of learning. Okay, that is the importance of educational psychology. Now, conducive learning environment is very necessary. I would say it is indispensable for any student, for any classroom to learn something. Now, it has it also has many benefits which I have outlined in the bulleted lines. The first benefit of conducive learning environment is that it maximizes learning it maximizes learning. Now, if we just take a pause and think, okay, about the purpose for which an educational institution is erected, is established, the first thing that comes to our mind immediately is learning. So, and it is true, you are not wrong to think that it's true, because any educational institution is established with the purpose to maximize learning for the students who get admitted into that educational institution, academic institution. So, when there is conducive learning environment, there will be maximum learning. Okay, one can expect, okay, maximum learning in a conducive learning environment. If the learning environment is non-conducive, the goal to maximize learning won't take into effect, won't come to realization. That is very clear, and it does not need a genius to understand this. Second benefit of conducive learning environment is that talent does not go down the drain. Very understandable, very obvious. Anybody can see it. So, yeah, talent does not go wasted because of conducive learning environment. Rather, teachers who are aware of educational psychology tend to polish the talented students, the talent of students. Okay, and it is also said that a javel cannot become a javel without being polished. So, a teacher with some understanding of educational psychology polishes the students' talents so they could become productive members not only of society but of the place where they work, where they contribute. Third benefit of conducive learning environment is latent talent is also identified. You see, okay, that there are so many talented students in a classroom, but there are also students who don't know how to express their hidden talents. Now, a teacher with educational psychology has the tendency to identify that hidden talent. And so it because a teacher with understanding of educational psychology knows of the ways with which he or she can identify hidden talents in the classroom, because that is what educational psychology is about, that how to, for example, read students mind, how to see, okay, the invisible talent, the apparently invisible talent in students. So hidden talent does not go down the drain as well, does not go unnoticed. It is noticed, it comes to the notice of a teacher, okay, with some understanding of educational psychology very easily, very easily. That is what I would, this is the term I would emphasize here in the next lecture. So that is all in this lecture. In the next lecture we will talk about qualities of a good teacher. So stay tuned for the next lecture, and I hope you people must have learned something from this lecture, which was about educational psychology. I told, if I can sum it up, I will say, if I can sum it up, I will say that in this lecture I try to tell you about the importance of educational psychology and the benefits of conducive learning environment. Take great care of yourself. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you very much.